Good evening, Toastmasters. A correction before I started that this will be the one you call Ben. It's not a surprise. The one you call Ben. That's the name of the speech. That's thank you, Zach. Benjamin Bembridge. That's his name. That's the name that we gave him. It was given to him by his aunt because of the sound of the name. It's still very British. Benjamin Bembridge. Probably one day he'll be knighted. Good evening, Toastmasters. Tonight, I'll be talking about my son, Benjamin Bembridge, the one we call Ben. Never Benny. Tonight, I told him that I have Toastmasters. He asked me, are you the Toastmaster today? No, I'm not. I'm giving a speech. What is the speech about? About you, Ben. He came to me and gave me a hug. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for giving a speech about me. So today, I'm giving a speech about Benjamin Bembridge, the one that we call Ben. Ben was not a typical baby. The doctor told me I can't have kids. Then my wife had she was on like birth control. So we were like, how were you born? You were like an amazing kid. For the fact that none of us wanted a kid at the time because we were teachers, and as a teacher, I hated kids. I taught little kids and I hated kids because I taught at Title I school. It's very interesting schools that the kids face so much that when they bring to the classroom, it's like, oh, I don't want any kid. So after having Benjamin and going through the whole 10 months of what should we do and what should we name this kid, we went through all these names, and every single name, my wife was also a teacher, taught a kid with a name that we thought of. So we're like, Trinity, nah, can't do that. We have a kid that we taught in the past called Trinity. He was a terrible kid. We have Deshaun. No, can't do that. We had a kid that taught in the past that was a terrible kid. So every single name that we think of, we had some very terrible kid. So we went to visit her sister, and we were like, we have some names, and we like come and tell you some names, but we can't find out one name. And her sister was like, Benjamin Bembridge, so British. And I was thinking to myself, I'm from a British colony. It does sound British. It sounds very British. And then after a while, like after we said, okay, that sounds a good name to name him. After a while, probably a year later, I went to look up Esther's, and then we're telling people like, oh, his name is Benjamin. And people keep on asking us, why do you name Benjamin? We're like, because that's the name that we liked. And that's her sister stated. And they were like, oh, but do you know what Benjamin mean? No, I didn't know what Benjamin mean. Benjamin means last son. Oh, what a coincidence. He's the only kid, and he will forever be the last son. So therefore, it's a very correct name for him, the last son. Because there will be no more kid after him, and then he'll be the last son. So he actually loves his name, and he always tells people, do not call me Benny. Call me Ben or Benjamin. He is pretty awesome, and from a very young age, I don't know where he gets from. It definitely was not me, but from a very young age, he could read. So currently he's in like the first grade, and he reads at like a fifth grade level. I'm on the other side of the spectrum that from a young age I could do maths. So, but he can do that. So I'll keep pushing this maths thing. Like, no, go to STEM, but he can go to the arts. But we'll see what his name holds, and hopefully one day he can claim Jamaica and therefore be knighted. Mr. Sir Benjamin Bembridge, knighted. Thank you, Toastmasters.